Hi everybody, it's your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again, yes, we're back again. As you can tell, I'm just got it really exhausted right now because it was a crazy, really tiresome morning. A really crazy and tiresome morning. Which means, usually this is the hour where I'm almost on a complete low energy. Let me allow you to explain that. I'm at almost completely low energy, which means I'm basically trying to get from the hump from the afternoon to the night, and then hope and pray that I get some sleep, because then it's like by the time mom gets home, I'm grumpy, I just want to eat, I just want to go to sleep. Oh my god. And this is why life is always so brutally complicated. Brutally complicated. Because from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's like, I don't know. Mentally, I'm killing myself. Physically, I'm killing myself. And emotionally, I'm killing myself. Because, as you might notice, the popularity of Hutchins Hut is starting to kind of sort of fade in. The magic of Hutchins Hut is not as bright as it used to be. And again, I've been making these Hutchins Hut videos for 11 years. My very first video was X-Men First Class, followed by Guardians of the Galaxy and Iron Man 3. Those are my old videos. If you didn't watch them, go on the original Hutchins Hut, watch them. Three of my three oldest videos: X-Men First Class, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Iron Man 3. You don't watch them, they're on the bottom of my Hutchins Hut channel. They're my oldest videos. I've been circled it on my Facebook saying and clarified to you times and time again, I've been making videos for 11 years. 11 years later, I'm still here making Hutchins Hut, but at the same time as realizing that the magic just isn't there. The magic is just not there. And it's like, oh yeah. But the really good thing was, it's like, oh yeah, 11 years later on Hutchins Hut, and we're still beating the old bush again. It's like, oh, we're beating the bush. Just like Jebediah and the frickin' burning the bush, Moses. We're basically like the Moses of frickin' comic book universe. Like, we gotta follow the commandments, and if they don't follow the commandments, we gotta let my people go. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, it's kind of sort of like at the point, like, it's like, do people really want to watch me drill on about how I want everybody to become a believer in the comic universe? Or is it just, I don't know. I feel like it's a dream that's not really a dream, you know? It's kind of like, I want people to trust me, I want people to love me, but at the same time, it's just not there. Because the lack of views, the lack of interest, and the lack of caring. And because you guys don't care about me as much anymore as I used to do back when I was upstate in Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania videos tend to be a little more popular than the Carolina videos. It's like, so I don't know, I might just frickin' copy every video on the Pennsylvania, and I might one day maybe fucking make Hutchins Hut the Pennsylvania years. I thought about it, but I realized that's a lot of work, and I don't want to do that. As much as I want to create a whole album and just call it Hutchins Hut the Pennsylvania years, and then have Hutchins Hut the Carolina years, it's so much work and responsibility just to add a video to a list. You guys have no idea how hard it is to have responsibility in a hobby like mine, especially after 11 years after. It's like, oh man, I don't know. Just for me to get all through 1,300 videos of the Pennsylvania ones, and then having to freaking copy them all over in a folder, Hutchins Hut, the Pennsylvania years, which I thought about doing, but do I really want to? Probably not, because it'll tire me out. And secondly, as much of a great idea as you want, as much as a great idea sounds like, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I have enough time in the day to do it. That's the problem. I've been thinking that 11 years later, after all these years in Hutchins Hut, I'm like, do I really want to make Hutchins Hut more of an organized place? Or should I not worry about it because people are just going to find shit on their own? I'm kind of thinking the later of the two, because honestly, people, I guess, just want to look it up their own. Why put all the work and effort in something if nobody gives a crap anymore? It's like, oh, yeah, the Marvel universe changed. Yeah, the DC's universe changed. Sure, the Star Wars universe changed. And all the other superhero universes changed. But at the same time, it's realizing that I wake up every day. I look at my sad face every fucking day in the mirror, and I think to myself, what can I do to help someone believe in what I believe? And obviously, that has not been going too well in my favor, unfortunately. So yeah, there's another part of this video I want to tell you. I have been procrastinating on some videos that I promised you guys. The Spider-Man Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. What is my first analysis, or what is my first thoughts on their first 2 episodes premiere? Given that the 3rd episode comes out tomorrow, yes, because every episode happens on a Wednesday. So, let me give you what my thought on last week's episode premiere of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is. Sounds like a lot of words, but I'm just going to call it the Friendly Neighborhood Show, okay? Let's just call it Friendly Neighborhood. Let's just drop the whole Spider-Man and call it Friendly Neighborhood Show. So on the Friendly Neighborhood Show, basically, the first episode, he goes to Midtown High. And second episode, he's basically intern at Oscorp. But at the end of episode 2, you realize he got in trouble. He got to Norman Osborn's office. And Norman Osborn, to his surprise, discovers that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. I don't know what else to say, but I wanted to save some time for you guys, because you guys don't obviously care. Nor some of you guys don't seem to care. So the Friendly Neighborhood Show, basically, it follows a Peter Parker reimagined in the 21st century with more of a upscale, upbeat rendition of the 60s theme song, and a 60s look in Peter Parker from the comic books, mixed in with a bunch of, it's kind of like a mishmash. The best way to describe it's kind of like a mishmash. It's a mishmash of old and new. It's kind of like a Frankenstein creation, sort of. It's like, oh yeah, you take the new elements and you mix it in classic. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Theme song is pretty good though. And I did discover that that girl with the blue hair, her name's Nico. She is not MJ. So for all you guys who thought she's MJ, no, she's not MJ. She's Nico. So also, yeah, Flash Thompson's cool. I like Flash Thompson. He's actually likable. I like Flash Thompson. The black Flash Thompson actually is better than the white Flash Thompson. I know, it's weird, but the black Flash Thompson is better than the white Flash Thompson. I don't even know why But anyway, I just feel like the Black Flash Thompson is much more cool. And I don't know. Aunt May just feels like Aunt May. She's not really changed. And oh yeah, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we didn't really meet that many characters yet in the story though. But they're trying to expand onto the story. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, they're teasing some big people coming in. They're teasing a bunch of characters in Friendly Neighborhood Show. They're even setting up big stuff coming. Like they was talking about having some of the Marvel superheroes like Doctor Strange, and they were even talking about even maybe put some of the Avengers in there or something. Maybe they might have him meet Nick Fury, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something. I don't know. The series can go any direction. That's the problem. But the Friendly Neighborhood Show, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, it could go any direction. Because now the possibility is endless. Unlike all the rest of the Spider-Man shows before, the Friendly Neighborhood Show is endless, has endless possibilities. Unlike any show preceded it, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Show has endless possibilities. Because now it's opened up the back door to having some really cool concepts, actually. I know. Last month, or no, 2 months ago, I was originally against it, but I gave it a shot, and now I actually like it. So yeah, Amazing Spider-Man actually now changed into Friendly Neighborhoods Spider-Man as good. Again, the first episode is lined pretty well. The second lined pretty well. The only 2 episodes that exist right now, and at least until tomorrow, is they have Amazing Fantasy and they have the Parker Luck. And honestly, you know why. Because Amazing Fantasy is basically the origin, and you already know that. Don't need to tell you that. You already know. And Parker Luck is basically, he's trying to get into Oscorp for his internship, and then realize, oh, Norman finds out he's Spider-Man. Osborn finds out he's Spider-Man. And it's like, oh no. So now Osborn finds out he's Spider-Man. So now it opens up endless possibility ways of where the next 3 weeks can go. And depending on how successful this show goes, who knows? Maybe in 2027 or something, we might even see a season 2. I'd love to see a season 2. Now, if they could keep the same voice talents, that'd be nice. I mean, the voice talent right now for Peter is pretty good. I also like Flash Thompson. I like how they made him black. I like him. He's cool. Like I said a few minutes ago. But anyway, I actually gave Friendly Neighborhood a shot. Friendly Neighborhood is good. I wish the title wasn't so long though. It should just be called Friendly Neighborhood Show. And just have Spider-Man be like the secondary title. Like, obviously, like, I feel it can go a lot of different ways, a lot of different directions. Now since Norman Osborn, the father himself of Harry Osborn, who we have yet to still meet, we don't know if we see Harry. They say we're going to see Harry. They're teasing or setting up we might see Harry. We haven't met Harry yet. We've not seen Harry. We've not seen MJ. I'm hoping they set him up. I don't know what they're gonna have though, but I think because Osborn is black, I think his son will be black, but for Mary Jane, I don't know. Or MJ or Mary Jane, whatever way they go, I don't know. But anyway, I feel like the series of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man can go ultimately any direction, as long as they're smart about who they add. Because I'm You're going to have Daredevil. You're going to have Doctor Strange. You're going to probably have... You probably might introduce S.H.I.E.L.D. because you saw Nick Fury standing in the photo of Captain America. I don't know. I feel like they can do anything. The story possibility now is almost infinite. Now with the Marvel Animation Universe Studio finally reborn last year, I feel like they could go any direction. And that's where I'm going to leave off because we're almost out of time.